What's up, May Daisies? It's your girl, Mayday, back all up and through this thing with a whole nother video.
Hey, Mayday, got 'em going crazy, crazy, crazy. Mayday, got 'em going crazy, going crazy, going crazy. Mayday, going crazy, going crazy, going crazy.
What's up, y'all? I don't even know why the fuck I be bird calling like that. I don't know. It's the habit. I swear, I think, like, the, how you say it? How you say it? How you say, like, the one, like the previous me, the before me, the person that I was before me? What's the word? Anyway, I swear, I'm from New Orleans. I swear, I don't know, because you know people from New Orleans, especially when they do their music, make that kind of noise, all type of noise, you know. I'm a big fan of Big Freedia. Y'all know Big Freedia. I love Big Freedia. Somebody tag Big Freedia. I love Big Freedia. Oh, I'm about to fall. Anyway, y'all, damn, sit down, sip some tea, sip some coffee. This is coffee right here. It is like 2:30, almost 2:30 in the afternoon in Colorado right now. And baby, I need this because I'm gonna be, baby, you gonna need it, honey. Let me give you a minute. I'm gonna give you a minute while you go ahead and get your tea, get your coffee, get your blunt, get whatever you got to get, honey, because we have to talk. We have to talk. It's been a minute since I've been here. We have to talk. Let me give y'all a minute. That's some good tea. That ain't even no damn tea, girl. That's coffee. I drink tea and coffee. Listen, I don't know what the hell it is. Hell, long as it keep me up. Okay. So y'all, judging by, first of all, let me say hello. Let me say hello. Let me say hello to all of my family, my YouTube channel family. It's been a minute since I've been here, and I'm so happy to be here. I don't know where to look at. I hope I'm looking at the right spot, because now I have my phone flipped. I think I'm looking in the right spot. I have my phone flipped the opposite way just because the picture is a whole lot better, brighter. I hope it ain't too bright because I got two lights going on. Anyway, some hot ass lights too, so hopefully I don't get the sweating up under my arms and carrying on, honey, because sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be like that. I did put on my deodorant on this morning, but sometimes your girl sweat. So, judging my May Daisies by the description, we have a couple of things to catch up on. Okay? So, very first things first. Happy holidays. Welcome to the new month of December. I hope y'all, I know that times right now are hard. Times right now are hard. It's hard to be a parent. It's hard to be a wife. It's hard to be a friend. It's hard to be a family member to some people. But child, things have been going on in my life, and I just wanted to come and give you guys an update since it's been a while since I've been on here. Now, I think the very last video that I had was, I had a song that came out. So y'all go check that out. It's called Fire. Y'all go check that out. Check out my new song, Fire. It's on all social media platforms, music platforms, iTunes Music, iTunes, Pandora. What's that one called? It's just a lot of them. It's a lot. It's out there everywhere. I do have an update about that particular song. I am going to do an update. I'm going to do a little bit of editing on that song. So I believe if I edit that song, whoever had already downloaded that song will get the update. I believe that's how I go. If that's not how I go, I will personally, if you have downloaded that song and you don't get the updated version, I will personally send it to you free of charge. Don't trip. So, another thing is, my birthday just came. My birthday just came, y'all. I just turned 40. I just turned 40, and a lot of times you could tell by a person's hands how old they is, honey. So I'm gonna keep these whole balled up. Do you hear me? But you know, being 40 is good. It feels good. It feels great. It's a lot of things that I have accomplished in my life, and I'm proud of myself. So I gotta tell y'all that being this particular age is the dopest. Cause honey, if you gave me an age to go back to, and you said, honey, if I just go ahead and grant your wish, you could be whatever age you want to, I would say, I want to stay right here. I want to stay right here where I am, because baby, life is good. Life is good. Yeah. That was my daughter. She wants to go outside. She just picked up my son, so he get ready to be knocking on his door in just a minute. Maybe. There he is. Hey. What up? How are you?
Good.
You all right?
Yeah.
How was school?
Good.
What's up? Y'all got y'all spelling words today?
Huh?
Y'all got y'all spelling words today?
You doing a video?
Yeah, I'm doing a video. So I'm going to make you exit on up out of here, kinfolk. I got couple of things to talk to my people about. Hey, give me that lotion right there and that ointment, that lip ointment right there.
Hi.
Say hey. Naya says hey, everybody.
Hey.
Go ahead, give me the lip ointment and stuff. Thank you. And the lotion, because I just hate to be ashy on camera. Go give me that Carmex over there. Y'all don't use Carmex. I just happen to buy Carmex because the other day, let me turn this chair around. The other day, stop, son. And you need some Carmex. Speaking of Carmex, come here. Your lips is dry. Talking about you can't be on camera with no lips that look like that. Go ahead and put them together. All right, love you so much.
Bye.
Bye. But anyway, don't buy Carmex. Carmex is not good for your lips at all. The only reason why I do have, shut that door, son. The only reason why I do have Carmex is because I was at the gas station and my order came up to 666, and I was like, throw that Carmex on there. So that's the only reason why I have that. But it's gonna have to do. It's gonna have to do. So anyway, what was I talking about before I was interrupted by my beautiful black son? Talking about being 40. Yeah, so I just turned 40 and I feel great in life. Updated, I do have my music out, so I do have fire out, and I am coming out with music back to back. So that's kind of what I've been working on. That's where I've been busy at. I did have one of my Facebook family that just recently subscribed to my YouTube channel asked me to do a tutorial on nails. So I figured this is what I'm going to do. I need some more Facebook content, and I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but beep beep, I do have multiple talents. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to start like using my craft and everything that I do on a daily basis, because I'm like, man, yo, people be getting like paid on YouTube, regardless if people like them or not. I don't give a damn about none of that. But I'm gonna be me, and I want to start bringing my craft to the forefront and showing people like how you can do certain things like arts and crafts, making clothes, all that. So I was like, I have to start getting better at making videos. I have to. That is like something that I'm really gonna have to like force myself to do, because I be so busy. You know, when you do like tutorials and stuff, that's a lot of work. Like, it seems like it's not a lot of work, because it just seems like you're sitting up in front of the camera, but you actually have to go and edit, and it takes forever, and then you have to position the camera, and it's just so much. It's just so much, y'all. Oh my God. It's just so much. It's just so much. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be doing story times as well. I'm thinking I wanted to do this one particular story time, and if I have enough time, I'm going to do it real quick at the end of this video. So please stay tuned to this video, to the end of this video. If you ain't trying to hear what I'm trying to say right now, just fast forward a little bit. Y'all got y'all hot drink because the tea and the coffee is coming. So what else after that? So had the birthday. Y'all had a happy Thanksgiving. I did. I had an awesome Thanksgiving. My best friend came in town of 20 years, so we had a good time. You know, we was, you know, distancing with the whole little, you know, because, you know, it's the COVID going on around here. So we had fun. We just had a good time. And I was able to see my nieces and nephews. You know, my dog. We just recently start talking again. She was mad at me, and I told her, man, I'm gonna stop being so stubborn, because I'm stubborn, y'all. I am a stubborn woman. I can be stubborn. But I need to get better at, like, reaching out. You know, I don't know. You know, I've been cutting off folk left to right lately too. I don't know, but she my best friend, and I could have reached out to her, but she always the one who reached out to me. So me and her had a good connection, a great connection. Like, I'm gonna start doing better at, like, straight up reaching out to people. For real. So anyway, I think that's all of my updated news. I do have more music coming out, and I am going to start. I promise. Thank y'all, first of all, for your support, the people that are here. But I promise I'm going to start uploading Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That's the best day I can do. I know I've already promised that before, but I've been so busy. But now I'm going to, y'all hold me to it. I promise you. You can hold me to it. I send you a candy bar if I'm lying. But I'm going to start uploading Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for sure. For sure. If you are new, thank you so much for coming around to this thing. I made it. What's happening? Thank you so much for coming to join me. If you don't stay around for a minute, you're going to come back, sweetheart, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that share. Go ahead and hit that subscribe for me. Come around, sit down, drink your tea or your coffee. We're going to have a little girl talk. So, our boy talk, or whatever you choose to be talk, that's what we're going to have talk. So, let's get down to the nitty gritty of this video. So, like I told y'all before, my best friend, I be doing that popping thing. I'm so sorry. I know it's so hood, but that's just what I'm feeling like right now. So, I had a friend, my best friend, like I just told y'all, she came down for my birthday / Thanksgiving, because my birthday is on November 29th. So big ups to all the Sagittariuses out there. But she came through, and when she came through, I had did her makeup, right? So I'm doing her makeup. It's on, you know, she about to go do her thing. And we had this conversation about this particular person, right? Now, y'all, this is a really juicy story. This is a really juicy story. So, let me take a sip. I'm going to give y'all one more break. Let's get into it. That just warmed my whole spirit and my whole soul. Okay, y'all. This one particular person that I used to call a friend. This is a story time about this person, right? We just gonna call her Lee, okay? We ain't gonna say her government name or none of that. We just gonna call her Lee for protection of her privacy right now, because you'll see why. Anyway, I had this job, right? You know, this is around the time I met my husband. This chair keeps moving, and I'm sitting right now in a barber chair, in a hairdresser chair. So it, you know, this thing, you gotta swim with this thing. I mean, talking about you just gotta use your arm. So anyway, if you see me going back and forth, just chill. So anyway, I had this friend, right? This is right before I met Marcus. Right at the time I met Marcus. If you don't know, Marcus is my husband. So this is right around the time that I met him. So I had this job. I'm not going to say what job it was, because I don't want anybody to figure her out. But I had this job, and I was working 12 hours on this particular job. Now, when I went to this particular job I have, you have to have a partner, okay? So, oh gosh. When I got to the job, y'all, I was waiting on my partner, and I didn't have one as of yet. But when the manager had came to me, they told me that my partner name was going to be Lee, right? So I said, okay, cool. So they said, well, she's not here yet. It's a girl. They said she's not here yet, but she'll be here soon. I said, okay. So my partner finally came through the door or whatever, and I met her. I said, hey, what's going on? I'm May. You know, she was like, okay, what up? I'm Lee. Very cool person. Very, very, very cool person to me. I felt like we was going to be all right because she was cool. I was cool. You know what I'm saying? She was real chill. I just had to fill her out. And I knew, child, working with somebody for 12 hours a day, I said, please, Lord, let me like this chick. Please, let me like this chick. Anyway, I ended up liking her. While me and her are working 12 hours a day, mind you, I'm talking about close. So when you around somebody 12 hours a day, you're going to get to know them. You're going to get to know their family. You're going to get to know their history, their all of that. So, you know, me and this girl, Lee, was in our job, okay? We was in our job, and I heard a lot about this girl, right? Now, at this point, me and her wasn't cool enough we were tight, but we wasn't cool enough for all of that he said, she said shit, if you know what I mean. Like, don't talk about my girl type of situation. Like, I don't do all that. I don't do all that anyway, but I've heard a whole lot about her, like throughout the company that we was working for. The rumors that I heard about this girl, this is after I start working with her, and after I start seeing like little things that they were saying, I would pay more attention, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I'm gonna get to that and you're gonna understand why. So working with this girl, y'all, this was a beautiful woman. Can't even lie to you. She was real cool. She was a beautiful woman. But some things that she would do would be annoying. Now, one thing about me is I am not judgmental, okay? I'm not judgmental till you give me a reason to. And the number one reason to make me judgmental is if you judging me. And then I'm going to have to judge you back. So, anyway, side note. So, anyway, this girl, cool. You know, me and her spending a whole lot of time together. You know, I get to know her. I noticed about her that she was very, 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 very loose. It was such on the forefront that it was like, it was too much. It became too much. Like, even at a job that we were working, I don't know, I was pregnant at the time, so I don't know if it's because I'm pregnant, my hormones is just getting to me, but it's like this woman, I don't know if y'all ever known a woman to be like this, but everything was sexual. Everything was always sexual, and it became such a nuisance to me. Like, such a nuisance, because it's like, girl, you telling me you struggling though. So I'm just saying this. When I was struggling, I wasn't thinking about no dick. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking about no dick. When I was going through my situations with my kids, I don't think about no dick. I just think sometimes women's priorities can be fucked up. A little fucked up, and you got your head all in the wrong places and not in the right places. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, I don't get horny when I'm struggling. I listen, that's just me. It might not be everybody, but you know, that's that. Anyway, she was going through a lot of stuff, but I noticed that she was very, 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 very loose. So I would be chill on her. You know what I'm saying? I would watch her. It's certain stuff that she would do. I told you guys already, she is a very beautiful person. Very pretty. So that wasn't never the issue. It was just always, girl, give up. Like, okay. And then she was single too. So I was just trying to confuse about that. Anyway, she would just, it was just much too much. Even with the, on me on a daily basis, we'll run into patients, and patients might flirt. You know how patients do, might flirt with her, might flirt with me, but she would take it far. She would take it there. And when I say patience, I guess I just gave away a part of my job, okay? And so, you know, it would just be certain things that she would say, even at work. It was just unnecessary stuff. And I don't even want to go there with the type of stuff that she would say, but it's everything ended up sexual. I don't know. I mean, you could be drinking a damn soda and she like, ooh, got a little bubble on my lip, blue. You know, just everything. So to me, it just became like, oh my God. So after I start working with her for a while, I start hearing things. Now I'm paying attention. I'm listening, because I'm a listener. I'm listening to things around the station that we worked at, and I'm just listening, and I'm like, wow, and I'm hearing like, well, you know, everybody calling her a hoe, everybody hoe ass this, hoe ass that. So I'm just like, wow. So now I'm listening and I'm seeing at the same time, and I never told her, but as I got to know her, I realized, you know, people go through certain things in life, and you don't know why certain people are the way they are. You know what I'm saying? So I tried so hard not to be judgmental when it came to her, but this is the thing that the straw that broke the camel's back and took our relationship in a downfall after we got close. So this girl was invited to a major event in my life. I'm not going to say which event that was because I don't want nobody to figure her out. And if you do, then good for you. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure I ain't got no eye boogers or nothing. These lashes right here feeling like they kind of, you know how you got lashes that go like this in your eye, in your whatever. I'm just making sure. Okay, so anyway, where was I at? So I invited her to a major event in my life. And so she was there, you know, of course, being, you know, out there or whatever. So anyway, that wasn't even part of the child. Let me finish where I left off. One day we're sitting, okay, at our station. We're together and we're sitting down and we're talking about stuff, and she got to crying, right? See, this is where it's gonna get deep. So she got to crying. So she crying and boo-hooing and yeah, you know, all that shit and all that. And I felt sorry for her. And I was like, damn, what's going on? So she started talking to me about a story where she contracted herpes, right? Yeah, that's right. I said herpes. So she telling me about this story where she contracted herpes, and she crying. I'm crying too. She feeling so bad about life, and I get it. Like, no matter what, like we still always gonna be cool. That's the type of shit I was on. You know, so I you know, we talked about it, we cried about it, we moved on with life. We kept being friends, we kept, you know, sharing each other food and still being cool like that. And then she met, like, while we were at this job for this very, there go that chair again. While we were at this job for this short time together, she dated a couple of dudes while we was, you know, we got close. So she dated a couple of dudes, but the very last dude she dated before me and her stopped talking was at her child's school, right? He worked at her child's school. Her child just started a new school. He worked at her child's school, her high school. He was one of the basketball coaches. Child, she decided to have a relationship with him, right? This was as soon as the little girl started school. This is what I'm trying to do. This is as soon as the little girl started school. Now she, you know, talking to the coach. You know, this was a couple of, you know, maybe a week later. You know, I'm like, damn, shawty, okay, they getting it in already. So, you know, that's cool. Whatever floats your boat, that's just what you do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I try not to be judgmental about. I feel like at this certain age, like I'm 40, and at that time I was like 36, 37. She was like right behind me, like 34, 35. At that point, I feel like you should know better. At that point, when you have teenage kids, now one thing is when you in your 20s and you high and getting drunk and you living your best life and you having these one night stands. I've been out, done that, real G shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you get older and you got teenagers, there's certain ways that I feel like you supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Or you supposed to live, and you supposed to be an example to your children. That's just me. That's just how I feel. I'm not saying that she was doing anything in front of her kids. I'm just saying you supposed to represent a woman. That's that. So let's move on. So anyway, after she told me this, we cool, we chilling. You know what I'm saying? She met the, you know, basketball coach or whatever. You know, she talking to him. Y'all, this is where the shit hit the fan. Let me get some more of the coffee. She talking to the basketball coach, y'all. Whoo, y'all. So she talking to the basketball coach, right? This man promised her after a couple of weeks now, at least 14 days, that he was going to move out with his woman. He had a woman that he was going to move out with his woman and move in with her after a couple of weeks of dating. So when she was telling me this, and I'm thinking, like, you know, when she was telling me, I was like, why her? Like, first of all, thinking about this, you got kids, you got children, and you don't know this man from a can of paint. Your daughter just started the school, which is embarrassing, cause you're acting like a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you believe it. That was the thing to me. I couldn't believe the kind of duck that I was dealing with at this point. Because I said, he gonna do what? And he said that he was gonna leave his girl and come move with me. I said, how long he been with this sad woman? So he been with this girl at this point, I think between 3 and 5 years. I think something like that. I know it was a little bit of time. It probably was longer than that. But I know it wasn't no less than 3 years. I don't even think it was less than 5. He been with the girl for a long time. Anyway, he promised this girl he was gonna move with her. This was in October now. October, November, December, 3 months. 3 months they have been messing around at this point. So this was in October. He said he was gonna move it, and for some reason he kept picking holidays where he was gonna move with her at. Because in October he was supposed to move with her on Halloween. Then in November he was supposed to move with her on Thanksgiving. Then Christmas, and you know Christmas never came. So anyway, he told her he was gonna move in with her. He kept promising her after his girl leave, like she was supposed to move back to New York, because the girl was in New York. We was living in Atlanta. So the girl was the girlfriend. She was gonna move back home to New York with her people, and that's when he was supposed to move in with Lee, right? So check the mood, y'all. October came around, you know, Lee was around, you know, we doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? We everybody cool and whatever, we asking her. So what's up with the relationship with Shawty Doo-Wop? Now me, I'm really fucking with her at this point, because now you looking like a fool, and I was just waiting for her to be like, y'all know I'm just playing. But nah, she was dead ass serious that she was waiting on this man to move in with her. So October came and went, then she told us November, like, you know, around after the holiday, you know, I guess they got to spend holiday together for the family or whatever. And then they was going to move, you know, he was going to move with her. Child, that didn't happen. So finally, okay, so in November we had this big event that I was telling y'all that she was invited to, you know what I'm saying? So she was there, she was at this event. Now at this particular event, her and my sister, they had some kind of little exchange with some some type of monetary transaction where Lee was supposed to pay my sister back some money for a hotel that my sister had got us for this big event. So anyway, Lee didn't pay my sister back her money. So this was already an issue, and I was letting that happen with my sister and her. Like, I didn't want to get in the middle of it, but if I needed to, if you owe my people some money, baby, I'm on your ass. So anyway, we chilling, you know what I'm saying? Before the event, we asking her about, about the dude that supposed to move in with her. She was like, yeah, it's gonna be after Thanksgiving, yada yada yada. So November we had this event, right? She at the event, we all had a good time, we turned up, it was nice. So right after the event, close to December, my sister was like, or it might have been the beginning of December, my sister was asking about her money. So she calls me and she was like, girl, I asked Lee about the money that she owed me, and Lee got this whole attitude. So she's sending me a screenshot. So I'm reading the screenshot like, whoa, but hold on, y'all. Before I even get there, hold on. Before I even get there, let me tell you what happened a couple of days previous to that. And this is what made the whole relationship go sour. So here we go. It was after Thanksgiving, and it was like after Thanksgiving, it was before Christmas. So now we waiting on Christmas. You know, she waiting on Christmas. She waiting on homeboy to move in on Christmas now. So homeboy never moved in on... Okay. She waiting for homeboy to move in on Christmas, right? We had a conversation already. We at the event, we at the hotel, we having a conversation at the event at the hotel, right? That my sister had paid for. My sister had wanted her money back, right? Don't forget about that. So as we at the event, we talking, and she actually brought dude up. So, you know, now we really, really talking. It was a girl talk, everybody at the event. And we like, so when he moving in, yada, yada, yada. So she like, he said around Christmas, yada, 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 yada. She felt at that point, I don't know if she finally realized that he was, that she looked like a fool, or she thought that we might have been, excuse me, y'all, like, being funny, like, or getting her to understand, like, girl, don't be nobody fool, because that's what I was trying to do the whole time. But I guess she finally got it. So after the event, what did she do? After the event, I guess she got in contact with dude. She found out the dude had been bojangling her the whole time, right? Finally found out and realized, okay, dude ain't moving in with me. He ain't never gonna leave that girl. Now, mind you, this is almost 3 months that they've been kicking it. This is almost Christmas time. So, and mind you, she ain't paid my sister back her money from the November when she owed her. So, this is where the shit hit the fan. And I know I'm going on and on and on with this story. And I'm supposed to have been off this camera, but let's just finish the story. So, check move. So, what happened? What happened? Where was I at? Okay, so she realized that the dude was not gonna leave his girl, right? This is what burns me up inside. She calls the girlfriend, right? Her and the dude got into it. Her and the dude got into it over the phone. I guess she felt like she looked like a fool or whatever in front of everybody, thinking that he was getting ready to move in with her, but he never did. But she gets in contact with the girl via Facebook, right? This is after my event. She get in contact with the girl via Facebook, and she talking to the girl. And she telling the girl, oh, that's why I've been effing your man, and I've been fucking your man, da-da-da-da-da-da. And I got herpes. This is what she tell the girl. So, I didn't hear the phone call. I didn't hear the phone call at all. She calls me. She calls me after that. Girl, guess what? Guess what? I said, what? What's going on? You know, I ain't know what the fuck was going on. And she said, girl, I done got in contact with Shouty do what girl. And I said, so what happened? What happened? So I'm like, I didn't know what was going on. This girl tell me, she said, that's why I told that bitch that I had herpes. And immediately, I was angry as fuck. I have to be so honest, because how dare you? How dare you as a woman, first of all? It's like, it made me so mad because all that crying that she was doing, in the station that day about contracting this disease, is it a disease shit? By contracting it, and then you acting as if you want somebody to feel sorry for you, and then you turn around and you use that same thing to use it against somebody whom you don't know because you mad at the man. And another thing is, your ass can go do prison time for that. You can go to jail for that, dog. It bothered me so much, y'all. It bothered me so much. So after we got off the phone, I'm still trying to gather my thoughts. Now, she told me before, when she first met him, she told me that she told him that she had herpes. She told me she told him. I don't think she told him. Because then why would you even... I don't think she told him. That's just me. That's just my belief system. I was like in shock for days. Like, I think this went on like in my head for 2 or 3 days, and I didn't know what to do. And I was so angry. Because this woman, this other woman, she has no clue that her man cheating. I don't know who this woman is. I don't even know him. Hell, I barely know her. Hell. And you got the nerve to be on the phone with me and tell me that you call her and you basically nana boo boo her, that you sleeping with her man and your ass got herpes. I thought to myself, wow. So anyway, after that, so 2 or 3 days went past, and this is when my sister called me. Now this is still in December. So my sister called me and she like, hey, look at these text messages that Shouty sending me, and you know about not paying me back my money, or I need to wait, or yada 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 yada, after I done waited all this time. So I'm already fuming about the broad anyway. So anyway, I said I did something, and I knew I shouldn't have did it, y'all, and this is what I did. And I might not have been right, but you know, I don't even know that girl that and I know that this probably can't help her situation. I don't know if she went to go get tested or what it was, but I put this hoe on blast. I'm gonna tell y'all how. So my sister text messaging me about the, you know, the screenshots that she got about the girl saying that, you know, whatever, wait or whatever, or I ain't got it, or whatever the hell she was talking about. So then I almost said her name. So then Lee, I'm about to edit that out. So then Lee, I'm gonna have to wave my finger so I can remember that. So Lee, she texts me. She texts me like, what your sister got going on? She coming at me, yada, yada, yada. And she just like, I felt like she totally forgot about the phone call that she just made to me like 3 days prior to that. And I'm thinking, first of all, you freak hoe. Okay. And then second of all, on top of that, you owe my sister some money. And it killed me. Oh my gosh, it killed me not to. Ooh, I wanted to go ham. But anyway, I'm gonna show you how I went ham. This is gonna be a long ass video. So the girl was talking shit to me like as if my sister wasn't gonna get her money. I said, you sure you want to do that? You sure you want to do that? Because I'm already on go about this phone call that you just made to me the other day. She was sure she wanted to do that. She was like, you can do whatever the hell you want to do, yada, yada, yada. I said, bust. I got my ass on live. I got my ass on live. On my live Facebook page. This is when I was wild and rough. Y'all don't judge me. But fuck that. Women need to stick together. Period. I hope I ain't sweating because I feel wet. Ooh. Ooh, I feel wet. Ooh, let me keep these crossed. I told y'all it's hot. I got these 2 big ass lights on me. Let me keep these crossed. But anyway, I went live. I went live and I told America. I was said this smut, rusted, bucket ass bitch. And I hope that girl pressed charges. I hope she went to go get tested for herpes. And I hope that, I almost said her name again. I hope that Lee don't ever do that to nobody else. So after all of that happened on live, I did erase it. Was it live or was it video? Yeah, it was live. It was when live first came to the scene. Yeah. I think, has that been 3-4 years or something like that? But, yeah, I think, yeah, it was live for sure because she tapped in. She tapped into the video. So anyway, I ended up deleting the video or whatever. You know, once the video was out there, it's out there. If ain't nobody screen recorded it. I don't know if they was hit back then, but if they was, it is what it is. But she thought I was a hating bitch. She was like, you, because the next year, when that big event came that we had put on Facebook, the event that was mine that she came to, and she saw a memory, she was like, hating ass bitch. And I had to tell her then, and I got it screenshotted. Hopefully I might still have it screenshotted. If I do, I'll leave it here. But I had to apologize to her because I know it probably hurt her. But baby, you can't be that type of woman. You can't be that type of woman. If I have this screenshot, I'm going to put it here. And if I don't, I don't know. But I apologize to her. Now let's move on, Pooh. Let's move on before I light your ass up again. Because it was just scandalous. It was scandalous to me. And it was fraudulent. After that point, my sister just told her, go ahead. You just go ahead and just keep the money that you owe her. But I just realized she was just lightweight scandalous. For real, for real. And anytime I got a beef with you about some money. And I told my sister, like, she good people. You could trust her. And it was a little bit of money. It wasn't even that big of a deal, honestly. So if you can like really be shady off of a little bit of some little chump change, girl, please. And baby, and then for her to say jelly, baby, first of all, use a hoe with herpes. Use a hoe herpes. Use a hoe herpes. You a hoe herpes. You a girl, get your ass. So we done drunk our coffee tea. Our tea coffee, or coffee or tea, or water. We done had our blunt and we done had our talk. So that was my story time about an old friend named Lee that I used to have. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that story. Because it was a trip. But anyway, yeah. Some people told me I would have never apologized to her. I said I wanted to apologize to her because for real, when you open up to somebody and when you trust somebody with valuable information, you know, I believe in holding on to that. But the way she did that girl, I didn't even know that girl. I was like, oh, y'all, you dirty. Oh, no, you dirty. So, you know, and that's why I apologized to her. But I don't think I owed her no apology for, I guess, I don't know, probably putting it out there like that. I don't know. I don't know. But don't do that to folks. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't up to me to play judge and jury. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me. That's where my apology came from. I'm doing a video. You want to say hey? Come here. Say hey.
Hey.
Say wave your hand. Say wave your hands.
Hey.
Okay, go in there with your day. But anyway, I'm out, y'all. I have to get ready to do some work in the studio. As I said, I do have new music coming. Go ahead and make sure if you haven't already subscribed to that channel, hit like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all would have done in that situation. Hell, if you tell me I'm wrong, I'll take that too. Peace.
Hey, hey, hey.